Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we are going to be making the blueberry pie. And Ellie and I are excited to show you how to make a blueberry pie. Ooh, look at the camera. She made a face. Did you taste the lemon on there? Well, welcome back everybody, and today we are going to show you how to make the blueberry pie. Making pies, oh, she said the blueberries! Rah! And hopefully this video will help you see that making a pie is not that hard. And making the pie crust and making the lattice in the pie crust. So we'll show you all of that, and hopefully it will make your pie making a little bit easier this holiday season. Let's go ahead and get started. So first I go ahead and flour a dry surface, and I split my dough in half that I had made the night before, and I roll out half of that dough. Sometimes you have to sprinkle some flour on to be able to roll it without it sticking to the rolling pin. And then I go ahead and just roll up the dough in my rolling pin, stick it on the pie pan, roll it out. It's kind of an easier way to transfer the dough rather than it falling apart, but it still kind of falls apart sometimes. And then I just kind of fix it and trim the edges so that they're not too long around the pie pan. And I go ahead and fix the dough a little bit, make it a little bit more presentable. And there you have it. There's the crust in the pan. And then I go ahead and roll out the other half of the dough that I had made. And this one I'm going to cut into strips that we're going to put on top of our pie. I'm not that much of a perfectionist, so some of my strips are not very equal, but you can always trim them back as needed. And next I will put some washed blueberries in a bowl, and I will add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And next I will add 4.5 tablespoons of flour. A half cup of sugar. And a couple teaspoons of cinnamon. Then I will mix all of that together. The next thing I did was preheat my oven to 375 degrees, and then I went ahead and poured the blueberry mixture into the pie crust. And next I will go ahead and make the top of the pie crust. This can be a more intimidating part of the pie, but I have found that it is actually pretty easy. I go ahead and just put the strips of dough on top. I just make it vertical on top of the pie. Once I have all of my strips vertical, I turn the pie so all the strips are horizontal, and then I flip over every other strip. And then I will place a vertical strip down, flip those strips back over, and then flip over every other strip again, lay another vertical strip down, etc. So you just kind of flip the strips over, every other one, vertical strip, lay it down, flip those back over, and then flip over every other strip again, etc. It's kind of hard to explain, but easy to show you here in this video. And then once I finish that, I will just trim the edges down so that no dough is hanging over the pie pan. And then I'll pinch my edges and make them look pretty and presentable. And there you have it. The top of the pie is done. Except we'll go ahead and add a little glaze of an egg with a tablespoon of water. Mix that together, brush it on top. And that is the last step. And then I went ahead and stuck it in my oven for 54 minutes. You can bake it between 50 and 60 minutes, but I did 54, so it just depends on your oven. And there you have it, a nice browned and bubbling pie, and that's how you want it when it's done. If you found this video helpful and if you enjoyed it, please hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Enjoy!